Oh, hey there, it's Laurie Lynnsee, and this is today's Love and Light Message from Spirit. And occasionally I get comments like, why do you always do your videos in your car? And this is why. So for 15 minutes, I'm setting up my lighting, I'm setting up my stand. You can't just pop on a video when you're in a house because there's not enough light. I don't know. So that's why I do it a lot in my car, because it's natural lighting, etc. So I'm going to do a reading today. Today's Friday, and I'm doing it from my favorite tarot, which is the Light Seekers Tarot. I'm working on 3 new on-demand classes. So by the end of this month, beginning of May, I will have 6 on-demand classes available. And then I've got more coming. So like a tarot class, a pendulum class. The classes I have in the works right now are a beginning meditation course. And really it's for anybody, because I think there's a lot of myths out there about what meditation really is. And I'm going to tell you what I think meditation is. And it's kind of like, meditation 101 or meditation for dummies. Not that I think you're dummies. I don't think that at all. And then a journaling. I'm finishing up a journaling class, and different types of journaling you can do as a sacred practice. And then help me out, Spirit, what is the 3rd class? Oh, past lives and the Akashic records. Wait, no, soul contracts. I already have a past lives. That's already posted. So it's Akashic records and soul contracts. So I did that one as a live course, and now I'm converting it to on demand. So those will be out in the next few weeks. And then, of course, I told you I'm moving on to some how-to classes, like how to read tarot and how to use a pendulum and how to use dowsing rods. And so I'm going to go through some how-to type classes, how to communicate with spirit type classes. And if you did them with me live, that's okay, because I've revamped them and added some things to them, and through feedback have taken some things out. So let's see what tarot reading we have for today. What tarot reading do we have for today? Seattle peeps, I hope you're coming. It's Tuesday evening. My sister's hosting a book signing event, and I hope you come. It would be so fun to see some of my old friends and people that I considered family. There's some family friends that are coming that I knew through my parents, like who they worked with. And they were a big influence on me growing up. So I hope to see lots of familiar faces. I think the interesting thing about writing a book is that people I haven't spoken to in 20, 25 years have reached out and said, oh my gosh, you wrote a book. How do I get it? And it's not that I'm not talking to them because of, circumstances or things happen. It's just that we've grown apart because we no longer teach at the same school, or we don't run in the same circles anymore, or they were neighbors and now we've moved back to Minnesota, so it's fun. Like at my book launch party, there's some people there I hadn't seen in, at least 10 years. So one card has already fallen. Let's see if another tarot pops out. I'm getting a message that Spirit wants me to do one of the Ancestors and Angel Oracle. So Meditation Monday is still available. We meet Monday evenings. I am starting a few more live events. I'm going to start going live on Tuesdays around the lunch hour, just to talk all things spiritual, kind of do some questions and answers. That's coming up this summer. And I'm also doing a Saturday sunrise, which is going to be kind of a meditation, breath work. There might be a little teaching, but it's going to be something that the community helps me develop. So if you're interested in that, reach out. And I don't think any more tarot is going to pop. I'm going to get this one that's off the floor. Hold on. Oh, mercy, mercy me. The devil. And I'm not sure if it was upright because I picked it up. And usually when I pick it up and look at it, if I turn it over and it looks like this. But look at that manipulation. And the wild hair. Who has wild hair and is manipulating people? The devil. I'm getting a lot of political stuff. Oh, I know you're shocked. I know you're shocked. Let's see if the book confirms anything I want to say. I don't want to say too much because, this app is becoming more and more bullshit. Vices, the grip of addiction, a need for liberation, healthy versus unhealthy, sexuality, materialism, and the healing found in darkness, delving into shadows, and being trapped in your own stories, manipulating, lying, and your true temptations. And I think in a lot of ways, we do have, in this country, we have a lot of addiction. And I'm not just talking about alcohol or sex or drugs. We also have addiction to things. Okay, I just folded and hung up 5 loads of laundry. And my husband said, is it going to fit in the closet? Yeah, I have a little addiction with clothes. And I've been talking about downsizing. And one of the things I need to do is go through my clothes. A lot of my clothes are too big for me. And I have pared down several times since starting to lose weight. But I'm at another spot where I have a ton of clothes that are too big. And I'm not wearing them because they're too big, right? This shirt I just got, and it's very big on me. I may keep it because I kind of like the bigness of it. But there's a lot of clothes I don't wear. So materialism. I've been thinking a lot about downsizing. I know I just said this a few minutes ago. And I've been watching videos on tiny homes or smaller manufactured homes. And it would be so nice to get rid of this house. Now we have a 2,000 square foot house. We only really live in 1,000 square feet. Well, I only live in 1,000 because it has stairs. I want something without stairs. And I want to downsize. I want to get rid of stuff. Plus, we want to have 2 residents. When you have grandchildren that live 4 hours away, it makes it really hard to jump in the car, run up there, having to get a hotel room that costs us probably $500 to $600 for a 3-night stay. Plus meals, plus the gas. The gas now. I went up there just a few weeks ago and it was over $100 just in gas. We used to go up there and we would spend like $40, maybe $50 in gas. It's insanity. So in the darkness, I am free to heal everything. The devil reaches out his hand, granting a release from the mundane with the promise of earthly and material pleasures. That's what we need to get away from. I got a lot of extra space. Let's see if anything comes up in the Angels and Ancestry deck. And Spirit's just telling me to just do the overhand. This is a great card deck. It's by Kyle Gray. It's a very native, indigenous feel to it. I love it. Don't ask me where I got them. I get them at my local woo-woo. My local woo-woo shut down, so it's kind of sad. But I'm sure I'll find another one because, they're everywhere. They kind of hide in plain sight. So let's see what we got. I love these because they have a compass on them, and that's my business thing is your inner compass. Ooh. Psalm Master, be grateful in motion and action. Be graceful in moment and action, meaning watch your tongue. Watch your tongue. The Schumann is definitely telling us that there is a lot of anxiety out in society. Look at the cricket. What does the cricket mean to you? And that ball, the yin and the yang. There's dragons in the background too. Okay, I'm running out of time. Let's bring in the calmness and then relief. Peace, love, and jelly donuts. I hope you have a fantastic day.